Some vendors use SEO as a secondary means of compelling someone to engage in accessibility. And while there is some marginal benefit, you're not going to automatically rank on page one on Google because you've made your website accessible. That's not how it works. So yes, you'll get some SEO basics out of accessibility, but by no means are you going to rank that much higher unless your page structuring is just horrible. By no means is accessibility going to mean that you rank much higher in Google. So some of the ways that its structure will improve will be headings. So you'll have a proper heading structure and it'll be nested properly. It'll be an H1 with an H2 underneath it, maybe an H3 under the H2, etc. And then a second H2. And so there will be a proper hierarchical structure, but that's probably not even that much different than what you're already doing. So maybe some minor benefit there. Having alt attributes assigned to images is good. Having alt text in values for those meaningful images is a plus, because it's just, think of it this way, you have that much more additional text on your page, but you're not using alt attributes as a way of stuffing keywords. You're using alt attributes as a way of accurately and concisely describing what the image conveys. So it's not a means to increase your SEO. So you definitely don't want to do that. You don't want to have an image and use it as an excuse to introduce new text. If you want text, just write it in the body of content. Link text, no. I mean, your anchor text, you want to have descriptive anchor text to describe the links and especially the internal links, but you're likely already doing this in some form or fashion. So again, there's not a lot of benefit here. Having semantics involved, using bullet points. This is good that you're using HTML to provide semantics and not just using visual markup. So when I refer to this, I'm mainly thinking about bullet points. You can use an ordered list, an unordered list, and whereas you could just use dashes or a way of indenting a list that you want to have. But having semantics is good. But again, none of this stuff is going to rank you on page one of Google. These are really foundational components that of optimizing your website and your pages on your website. But none of these are going to rank you on page one. They're going to provide you a basic foundation amongst other things for SEO, but they're not going to be what ranks you number one in Google.